want to thank everybody today for joining us to do something I think is really important for a lot of reasons, and I'll hit on those in just a few minutes. But if you remember back in September of 2014, I proclaimed Albuquerque as a Purple Heart City. That makes us one of 960 cities across the United States that's a designated Purple Heart City. We are the first city in New Mexico, however, to have that designation. And so I'm proud of that as the city. So what does that mean? It means a number of things. Each and every year on Memorial Day and on Veterans Day, you should come out to the Veterans Memorial in the city of Albuquerque and join with us as we celebrate and as we mourn and as we pay homage to those who have gone out and have fought for our country and our freedoms. It's a very serious thing for me as a mayor to do that. It's always humbling, but it's always uplifting. And each and every time I get the opportunity to do that, I'm thankful. And as part of these ceremonies, the Military Order of the Purple Heart is always a prominent part of that. There's actually a national organization, and this is their campaign. It's the national campaign by the Military Order of the Purple Heart to recognize those who have received this prestigious military recognition and decoration. These Purple Heart City signs that we're going to unveil today complement the work done by the New Mexico Department of Transportation and the Department of New Mexico Military Order of the Purple Heart, which have dedicated I-40 as New Mexico's Purple Heart Trail. They're installing 34 signs along the highway. Now we will have 36 signs, I believe, Roger, in the city of Albuquerque, the first one of which is being unveiled today. I was a state legislator before I was the mayor, and one of the things that became very obvious to me very quickly is that New Mexico is a place where veterans are welcome, and they're such a big part of what we do here. We have 174,000 veterans in New Mexico, and of those 174,000 veterans, approximately 2,000 are Purple Heart recipients who currently reside here. These Purple Heart City signs that we're going to be putting up are a small symbol of our appreciation for the service of our Albuquerque veterans. And I hope that as residents drive by these signs, as we're in a rush to get to school, as we're in a rush to get to run our errands or get to work each day, you're going to start seeing these Purple Heart signs around the city of Albuquerque. And my only request is that you just think to yourself for just a few minutes of what that means. These veterans face the very worst of war so that we can have the very best of America. And it should not be lost on us that these folks need to be honored. And so my Veterans Affairs liaison, Roger Newell, who's so kindly holding up our sign with the breeze this afternoon, worked to implement these signs throughout the city to demonstrate our appreciation to those Purple Heart recipients and our veterans. And of course, like anything else we do, we need leaders. And our leader on the city council here is City Councilor Trudy Jones. And all of our councilors who appropriated the money for this. This is the $9,000 effort in our city. And Trudy was really on the front end of that, working with Roger and working with some of the folks here in the city to make this happen. And so what I'd like to do is have Councilor Jones come up and share a few thoughts with us. And then we're going to have a gentleman come up to speak about the Purple Heart recipients and the Military Order of the Purple Heart. Councilor Jones? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all. What an honor and a privilege to have been asked by this group of men and women, the people who have shed their blood to make this country what it is and to protect our freedoms and the reason we're here. And what an honor for the city of Albuquerque to be able to show our appreciation for them in this manner, very small manner. But we hope that you understand just how important it is for us. Our veterans are a base of the city. You offer so much to us, and we thank you for it every day. As the mayor mentioned, we have two tremendous events at the Veterans Memorial Park, one at Veterans Day and one at Memorial Day. And if those of you watching this have never attended it, please do. It is one of the most touching events that you will ever attend, and it also helps you understand why we thank these people who have done so much for us. I am a part of the Vietnam era. I've lost friends and many people in that conflict, and it's very difficult not to understand what this means. The Purple Heart is a huge sacrifice. That it is the result of a huge sacrifice from the men and women who have been honored with this. So thank you. Thank you for allowing the city to do this very small gesture, and I hope that everyone who drives through the city sees how proud we are and how much we appreciate our veterans and our Purple Heart honorees. Thank you.
Thank you, Counselor.
You're welcome.
And I want to mention that Roger Newell, my Veterans Liaison, is also a recipient of the Purple Heart. So Roger, thank you for your service. I want to bring up a guy that I've got to know over the last couple of years. I see him in lots of different places, doing lots of really good things for veterans in general and for the Purple Heart order as well. His name is Pete Comstock, and I want him to come up and give us a few words on his thoughts on what we're doing here and why this is important.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm Pete Comstock. I currently serve as the Chief of Staff for the Department in Mexico, the Military of the Purple Heart. I'm immediate past commander for the state. Roger's one of my absolute closest friends, and we work constantly on behalf of the veterans of New Mexico, not just the combat wounded, but all veterans. One of the things that I'm really proud about is we're structured as a department commander, a senior vice commander, and a junior vice commander in our leadership. We are the first department of the Military of the Purple Heart in the entire United States. That's a lot of us, y'all. That's a lot of us. The first department in the United States that our senior vice commander, our junior vice commander, our senior vice commander are current war Purple Heart recipients, Iraq, Afghanistan vets, if you will. I'm really proud about that. They're great guys. We've got several current war guys and gals that have joined the organization. The only requirement is they have shed their blood to the enemy of the United States. Great bunch of people. Our leadership is secure for the future. A lot of the organizations having a real hard time. They're kind of dwindling down because we Vietnam vets are now the old guys. When I started out, I looked like some of these young people here.
You almost pointed at me.
Anyway, really proud of us being designated as a Purple Heart City. Really proud of Roger and Councilman Trudy Jones and the mayor for getting behind all this. He's kind of the dirt work guy for us, and the other thing is he's the first combat veteran to serve a position as a Veterans Liaison Officer for any of our mayors. What a difference that has made. What a difference. Not a politician, he's a combat veteran, works his whatever for all of us to help us out. So with that, I've got a couple things I want to present. Not really sure what order it matters in, but Mayor, if you'll step up. We got a plaque that says the Military of the Purple Heart Special Recognition Award is bestowed with pride to the city of Albuquerque, New Mexico, for your dedication and support honoring America's combat wounded veterans becoming the Purple Heart City. Presented by the Patriot members of the Department of Mexico Military Order of the Purple Heart. Mayor,
thank you, sir. I appreciate it very much.
I think that looked real nice in your office.
This is going to go in a very special place, and I'll look at it every day. So
Thank you, sir.
so much.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
Trudy, Councilwoman Trudy Jones, who without her support, we would have never had the money to do this thing. It says the Military of the Purple Heart Special Recognition Award is bestowed with pride to the city of Albuquerque, New Mexico, for your dedication and support honoring America's combat wounded veterans becoming the Purple Heart City. Presented by the Patriot members of the Department of New Mexico, Military of the Purple Heart, USA.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Trudy.
you so much.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you for coming out and participating in this today. It means a lot to us to see the media. The Purple Heart are the boots on the ground guys. We work every single day, most of us, nobody ever hearing about us, helping veterans who live right here in New Mexico. Every dime that we get charity-wise goes to a New Mexico veteran. And appreciate your support as always, you behind the cameras. Thank you.
Step over here. Got it.
I want to take just a special moment. One of the things that we created in the city is a challenge coin for our veteran employees. A number of them do have Purple Hearts, and it's my pleasure to present Trudy Jones with one of our veterans coins. There's only about 600 in existence, so these become very special. Thank you for your help.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Now,
Should we walk across?
So what do you got to unveil?
oh, here, I'm sorry.
So come on over here, Trudy, and gather around, everybody, and we'll
Help us out unveil this.
we'll
Unveiling.
just come around here, everybody. Come on.
Got it,
Trudy,
got it.
Come on the side where they can see it. Come over here.
You'll come on the
Get
side
my
where
one,
they can
yeah,
see me.
stand here. I
That
want
would
you
be
to-
like the short one up
I
in
want you to,
front.
please,
Yeah.
I'll let you do the honors here. You gonna do some counting, or what are you gonna do here?
Okay.
You want to count?
Sure. 1, 2,
1, 2, 3.
3.
We're stuck on the bottom. There we go.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
Good job. Way to go. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thanks.